Halloween is upon us. Time for spooks. A time for scares. A time for Halloween specials and movies. Ah, yes, we have the classics that have the Halloween season. Scary Godmother 1 and 2 that play every year on Cartoon Network. That Shrek one that played once on TV, I think. And the various Halloween episodes of our favorite cartoon shows. My personal favorite will always be Ed and Eddie's Boo Ha Ha, one I still watch every year. But there's one I think we've all forgotten about. And for good reason. One from '03 that I only saw once on Cartoon Network and then never again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Haunted Pumpkin of Sleepy Hollow. From Porchlight Entertainment, known for... what? None of these... does anyone even remember, JJ the Jet Plane? The show with the creepy CGI plane faces and the weird show. Oh, the Secret Saturdays. I know that one. That was a thing. I think it aired in 2006. And wait, what's a Martian Christmas? Hold on, let me go watch that really quick. That was a waste of time. But let's get to the main course. The Haunted Pumpkin of Sleepy Hollow. A somewhat retelling of the classic story that has been retold time and time again. Disney did it, Tim Burton did it, which was great. And that show from 2013 that I never watched. Is that good? Is it? I don't care enough to watch it, but anyway. Are you ready to get spooked and also bewildered by this stupid and not that great animation, both mine and the actual movie? No? Good. Let's go into it. The movie begins with the most well-known scene from the original Sleepy Hollow story, where Ichabod is running from dear life from the Headless Horseman. At least this element is saying it's the original story, because not much else is. Literally. And just when you think Ichabod is safe, butt pumpkin. Yes, the horseman just pulled a pumpkin out of his butt. Or a satchel, maybe. But he doesn't have a satchel, so it's a butt pumpkin. Final answer. No arguments. We fade to a museum of some kids learning about the story of Sleepy Hollow, the town they live in. Here we meet our main trio of kids because writing the three main characters is hard, as we soon shall learn. We have Nick, a nerd afraid of everything, Kate, the girl, and Tucker, the bully character who's in every single cartoon from this era, and other kids. They don't matter. They're just set dressing. As the kids leave and head back to the school, we meet our B-plot of this 47-minute movie. Burglars. Because of course. Every movie made after Home Alone needs these two characters. They need the two burglars. And let me guess. Short one's smart. The big one's stupid. Alright, am I right?
Finally, Grunk, they're gone.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, good for me. Alright, thank me. They're here to steal the manuscript for Washington Irving's Sleepy Hollow, because conflict. And extending the runtime. If these goons weren't out of the movie, it'd be 22 minutes, maybe 30, tops. But with them, and some more to fill later on, it can fill a whole hour block, including commercials. I guess the background kids just went home or vanished if we never see them at Sleepy Hollow School. Yeah, not elementary or middle, just Sleepy Hollow School. Sure, I guess. We see Nick and Kate making some props for a school haunted house as we're only one day from Halloween. Nick's a tech wizard who makes some spider and a zombie with Kate, who gives us her first song of the special. And to be honest, it kinda slaps.
Terrible sight, and now you're scared, yeah, too scared to swallow. 'Cause there's something spooky in Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow.
The music is upbeat and fun to listen to, with a 2000s pop rock edge to it. It is easily the highlight of the special. With this montage, we see how cheap the animation can truly be. I think the budget was somewhere between a penny they from the ground and maybe $10. And most of it went to this song music video. There's some cool looking shots and decent models presented, but not super high quality. Why are you looking at me like that? And are Kate and Nick destined to be a couple or something, like most cartoons in that era were? I don't think so. But I think they wanted to imply it, because we don't need that. We need shenanigans with Tucker being a butt, scaring Nick as he pretends to be the Headless Horseman.
Real disappointing. Very funny, Tucker.
You should have seen Nickelbot's face.
Nick, it's just Tucker trying to be cute.
Tucker reminds our leads about the scary pumpkin carving. You can see where this is going. Kate and Nick go looking for a big pumpkin, but then a storm rolls in that never brings rain. Okay, clouds. The stupid bandits put the manuscript in a magical pumpkin that opens and closes with magic. Do they not see this? Are they stupid? No, and yes. Kate and Nick arrive and steal the pumpkin after Nick makes a discovery about himself. Then they take the pumpkin back to the school, making the stupid bandits follow them back. And again, with magic, the pumpkin has a spooky face and barfs out a ghost. Did the manuscript make this pumpkin magic? Or was it already magic? Do you need answers or hijinks? You need hijinks involving the new other main character, Nathaniel. He's horrible. I hate him. The stupid bandits try to get the pumpkin back by covering their faces and grabbing it. They fail, and Nick Zombie falls on them. Womp, womp, womp. Nathaniel tells our leads that the horseman is going to come back and wants his head. You know, the pumpkin right there. Yeah, then he'll become immortal. This is both important and also not important. Our trio has to leave and find a safe place to keep pumpkin until midnight. And I ask, why not just stay in the school? It seems like a safe enough place as though staying away until midnight. Oh, my bad. We need a plot. They take the MacGuffin and it drips ecto cooler as they run through the woods, where the horseman would be. You see how this idea is really stupid? The pumpkin was blazing and blows out some smoke and makes trees come alive. The trio arrive at some spooky mansion that we've never seen early in the movie. There's a problem with the writing process I'll get to later. The mansion is where we'll spend the rest of the movie, as they encounter some more ghosts and Sans and Papyrus from Undertale. This me might be dead, but I can still squeeze this in. We get the second song, which is just a boring time filler.
Tonight we ghosts can strut our stuff. We're happy to appear. We hope we scare you quite enough. We're here to spread good fear. Wake up, you lazy deadheads. Get yourselves in gear. We ghosts have guests, so please look alive. Sometimes our guests survive.
It's nothing. It's just stupid. It's not as good as the first one. Gonna put some actual good music over this in editing. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. But the horseman is on his way to get his head, and the kids and the ghost must keep running for another 15 minutes. Wow, it's already that late? Again, pacing, we'll get to that later. We get the climactic ending with the trio tossing around the pumpkin like it's made of nothing.
Got it! Nick, quick, get rid of it! Uh-oh! Yikes! Heads up! Don't you mean heads off?
Begone, foul fiend! Let's get it, Grump!
That would break their arms once they catch it, but thank God we're almost done. Nick grows a pair and gives the horseman his head, which kills him.
It's all over!
I dare not look.
Yeah, for him!
Kills him. He nerds out and says this.
Clock tower may say it's midnight, but my GPS synchronized watch is never wrong. It's actually 12:01. Oh, Nick!
Nerd. The kids take the pumpkin back and show off their haunted house. We get some resolution with Tucker and cut.
You think? I beg to differ.
How'd you do that, Nick?
Sorry, trade secret, right, Kate?
Right, Nick.
Yeah, that wasn't great. A few notes on writing is the pacing is damn near awful. We get no sense of the world as everything just moves too fast. And nothing is really established. Like I said, the mansion towards the end is never brought up, ever in the movie. I'm sure you're aware of what is known as Chekhov's gun, but let me explain. In storytelling, the metaphorical gun is something mentioned in the first act used in the third. For example, if a character has a gun in the first act, it will be used in the third act to tie up that loose thread. Not here, not even the watch. Yeah. Another big problem is, what's the moral to this story? Most kids' media provides some kind of message. Not here. I guess the message is to not be scared, but no message. I don't demand every piece of kids' media to have a message, but it would be nice. As mentioned, the animation is okay, but feels like some cheapo-rama DVD you'd find like Dollar Tree, the bargain bin at Walmart, or some Kids Halloween Classics DVD. Nothing special, nothing truly awful. But the voice acting, yikes. The voice actress for Nick just has a very annoying voice of the character. Kate sounds fine, and the bandits both have highly annoying voices. It's like the big one is voiced by Patrick from SpongeBob. But not him, just some cheap wannabe. So yeah, that's this thing. The Haunted Pumpkin of Sleepy Hollow, a nothing piece of history of animation only remembered because of that first song. And here's a treat I promised. I asked a friend of mine if I could say, hey, do you mind covering this song for me? And they obliged. So I will be putting the song over the credits. I also have a link down below so you can stream it on Spotify and also buy it on Bandcamp. Support these guys, are awesome.
Wow, you thought of everything!
Horseman is a terrible sight. Nothing's real.